WWE might be heading back to the land of the free, but the women, they're not free. They're still wearing the bin bags coming at you via Saudi Arabia and a taped Monday Night Raw. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Wrestling. I believe this is the first time we've ever seen a Raw Saudi show. I think we've had a SmackDown Saudi show before, but never a Raw Saudi show. And it's going to be weird seeing the women on Monday Night Raw, especially since Raw's got the history. I know not in like the recent last decade, but Raw was always the show that had the hot women. And I mean, this week you're just going to get women covered from head to toe. It's going to be a bit strange.
Bin Bag City, but that's where this show belongs. In the garbage.
Aye, in the bin.
In the bin. Anyway, let's go to the sin bin. The women kicked off the show on the 4th of November 2024 edition of Raw. Oh yeah, it was Liv Morgan coming out, accompanied by Dom, Raquel Rodriguez. It's the Liv Morgan Revenge Tour. It's officially over apparently, because I injured Rhea Ripley, and I'm now the greatest women's champion of all time. Dom then gets on the mic, drowned out by boos, and then out come Belair and Jade Gargle. Then out comes Adam Pearce. I don't like the idea.
Why do you call her Jade Gargle every fucking time? By the way, that actually bothers me.
Jade Gargle? Gargle?
Cargill.
Hold on, right?
Not gargle.
We all have bad pronunciation.
Yeah,
right?
but you get
It's
it
in
wrong.
the blood.
But you get it wrong every time.
Pizzeria, mate. Say pizzeria.
It's not about that, right? It's about sooner. You'd think that you'd get it. Law of averages. You'd get it right one of these times.
Jade Cargill.
That's better. I'll accept
There you go.
that.
Right.
I'll accept that.
Bianca.
So let's just go with first names because you're not cut out for second names. They don't deserve to have their full names spoke anyway by Fog Wrestling.
No.
I mean, can you think of a worse way to start a show?
I know what we doing
before
here?
we actually get into this Raw, right? The Goldberg news that he's retiring in Saudi. I don't want to talk too much about it. There's a separate video in there. But it's so annoying that his retirement match, his final match, is going to be in Saudi Arabia.
It should be WrestleMania.
And not WrestleMania. But it's like, we all know that's what the Saudis want. They want the stars. And when you look at the Saudi shows over the past 3-4 years, they pale in comparison to what they used to be originally. I remember probably 17, 18, 19. The Saudi shows were probably one of my favourite wrestling pay-per-views a year.
Yep.
See, outside of the top ones, outside of Mania, Rumble, and your SummerSlam, in Survivor Series, I'll throw that in there as well. I would say the Saudi Arabia shows were the best shows because you were getting Brock Lesnar, you were getting Goldberg, they were trying to bring Taker back, they brought DX back.
We were getting Cena against Triple H.
Yeah, you were getting all like the top stars because that's what the Saudis were demanding. But see, in recent years, the Saudi shows kind of just become like every other premium live event, and it's like non-canon. It's like a one-off. It's like a Saudi Arabia one-night stand almost. You know, it's like there's nothing really to enjoy in these shows. Now they've got these new garbage belts, by the way, that don't come back with the champs. The champs don't carry them around. They stay in some sort of little library inside Saudi Arabia. I mean, tell me the belt doesn't mean shit without telling me. I mean, come on, like you win a championship and you don't even carry it around with you. It gets locked in a case and you get to see it once a year.
Triple H.
But you Saudi fans, we love you guys. You can come here, you can visit, and you can look at these belts anytime you want. Who gives a fuck? It's 50 carats. You can look at it and it'll blind you with the shine. No, watching wrestling blinds me because it makes me want to fucking take my eyeballs out of the socket. I don't need to look at some belt to get blinded. It is garbage, man. That's just to keep the Saudis happy, and the Saudis are dumb fucks, man.
Triple H is a sellout.
Triple H will be like, here, this is the Saudi Bowl. Forget about the Super Bowl. This is the Saudi Bowl, and the Saudis are probably ate it up. They're thinking, oh, who cares about the World Championship? We've got our own Crown Jewel Championship.
See, a couple of years ago,
hey.
See the fact The Rock, for about a year now, has made like a lot of appearances. See, a couple of years ago, you're right. See, like 18, 19, if they could get The Rock this regularly, he would be wrestling in Saudi. I am convinced of it. But because it's Triple H now, and he doesn't really care that much, The Rock's not doing Saudi. It is what it is.
But Triple H just probably told us that this is his way of making up for a lackluster card. He's like, here's a new belt, and the Saudis are like, oh, a new belt. A new belt that doesn't mean shit.
A new belt to hold up the
Honestly,
titles.
doesn't mean shit. Batista... Remember Batista came back and did a few Saudi shows? Like, what's happening?
Did he?
Did he not?
No.
I think he did.
He didn't do one.
Did he not?
No.
I think he did.
Name me a Batista match at a Saudi show. I know for a fact he didn't. Take that back. Batista came back and did one match, and it was against Triple H.
Well, here, if you were going to get Batista, it would be at Saudi, that's the point.
He dropped the ball there. Anyway, Adam Pearce came out after his RKO for Orton. He's alive. He announces a battle royal, which, I mean, who's in this? Unholy Union, Maxine Dupree, Sonya Deville, Shayna Baszler, Ivy Nile, Katana, Selena Vega, Natalia, Lia Valkyria. Okay, right, so obviously Indy Hartwell got, released? Name me people in that match that could have got released instead of her. Hit me with it.
We're not going to continue with the opening.
We've already talked about it.
No, we talked about Crown Jewel halfway through the opening.
Well, I talked about it, but if you want to repeat it, then go.
Oh no, if you've talked about it, that's it.
I think you need to open your ears, mate.
No, my ears are fine actually.
Well, let's talk about it then.
No, we've talked about
it. It was that good. Let's talk about it again.
Nah, Cody Rhodes, alright, I don't care. You want to talk about it, on you go.
How did I not just talk about it? Clearly talked about it.
That's fine.
No, you talk about it then.
I'm not done.
What's your thoughts on the opening segment?
I don't give a shit.
So let's talk. Well, so it's already talked about, and we're going to move on.
Yeah,
and you're a happy man.
I'm happy.
You're not going to tan your wrists.
No.
So what do you make of the winner, Io Sky then? Getting down to her and Valkyria.
Don't really care, I'll be honest.
Are you a big game player? Are you going to throw it the window now?
Aye, big game player. Io Sky, Lyra Valkyria. Is what it is.
She earns the next shot at Morgan's women's title. I mean, does Liv Morgan against Io Sky excite you? Is that the Survivor Series match that's going to get you to stay up some cold night in November?
No, definitely not. It doesn't even make any sense. I just don't care.
Is this like sorry about the whole Carlito incident a few weeks ago?
Probably is, so here you can have a shot at the Chinese Championship.
The Chinese Championship anyway. Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston are backstage, but then things cut to the Wyatt Six. We then see footage of the Miz, right? He's taped up after last week's kidnapping. I wasn't really under the illusion that Miz got kidnapped last week, but here we are. He's begging with Bo Dallas. He tells him he's not with the Testament. Dallas tells him they don't want the Final Testament. They want him. He laughs and he tapes Miz's mouth shut again. He sends a cryptic message for Uncle Howdy comes up behind just as the segment abruptly ends. Right, why would the Wyatt Six want the Miz?
Maybe they're like fucking jobbers, I don't know.
No, where is this going, man? The Miz's stock is low.
I'll tell you where it's going, in the bin. This faction was, after 3 weeks, it was over.
See the Wyatt Six, right?
Done.
They need to be kidnapping like CM Punk or Drew McIntyre for it to feel anything like a Rollins.
No, they're not on that level.
No, they're not on that level,
they're
but...
not on that level.
Well, hold on. They're not on that level. They debuted by killing Triple H and Braun Strowman.
Aye, and then what did they do after that?
Yeah, to get them back on that level, we need to do something like that.
The ball's already been dropped.
Is the ball away?
Aye,
the ball's in the court and it's away. So what? So we just feud with the Miz until... This is just a tribute act to Bray Wyatt. It's actually embarrassing. That's all it is. Isn't it, though?
Aye, it's just to try and keep his memory alive. It's kind of sad.
Leave the memories alone. Anyway, the War Raiders, they defeated the New Day in tag team action in the second match of the show. Prior to the bout, the War Raiders confronted the Judgment Day backstage. Teasing a future showdown for the tag team titles. Honestly, I forgot that the Judgment Day even have those tag titles. What are we doing there?
Why are we teasing a future shot at why can't we just get a tag team title match?
Talking about guys who could be released. The War Raiders, the Miz, honestly, every member of the Final Testament, every member of the Wyatt Six. Would you be upset if any of them went?
The Miz won't get released.
No, the Miz won't get released, but let's be honest, like, I mean...
we don't lie on this channel, so...
It's a figure of speech, mate. But know what we do?
It's a shite figure of speech, to be fair.
Know what we do on this channel? We only sing when we're winning. See when something goes against us in the slightest way, we drop the ball. We drop the ball like the Wyatt Six.
I don't think so.
Nah, I think so. I know what, I'm going to be positive from now on, guys. Everything's great. So we're going to go back to the opening segment and read it properly. Are you with me?
No, I don't want to talk about the first segment.
Are you sure? Are you over that?
I don't care.
Are you over the edge? Alright, there was a segment with Sami Zayn and the Usos. Zayn said he appeared at Crown Jewel to make sure Jay was okay. Well, that's okay then. Jay's okay. He said to follow it the brief reunion of the OG bloodline. For 1 minute, it felt pretty damn good. But that's how long it lasted. Then it all falls apart, just like it does every single time with the four of us. I'm not doing this again. I'm not having my loyalty tested. I'm not being put on trial again by your family again, Jay. I love you, but I can't do this again. End of quote. Sami Zayn thinking he's the Rock, man. He comes out with the Palestinian colours and then, oh, Sami. You remember a couple of years ago this guy wouldn't do Saudi shows? Yeah, and then he sold out for the money. Sami Zayn's a sellout. But see if he wants to speak so badly about the wars in the Middle East, do it. Why is he so afraid of Big Nose? Well, would he have been a part of the three that got released the other day? It's honestly tragic, man. And then, here, we've reunited a load of time. When have they reunited this bloodline with Sami Zayn? Once he was in it, he was in it. That was it.
Aye. Anyway, Sami Zayn leaves the ring. Jay asks him to appear on SmackDown so the four guys can talk it out, hug it out, some shit like that.
Is that it though? Oh, talk it out. Dun, 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 dun. He just looks at Sami Zayn moving his fucking jawline like he's on the knees, and the Usos are standing there. No, you'd. And Sami Zayn's great ting because of fucking Palestine.
That's not great. Backstage, you get Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston. They're shown. Things cut to the Wyatt Six. We see more footage of The Miz getting kidnapped, and I mean, who gives a shit? There's a cryptic message, and that's it. Have I already read that? No, it's a duplicate post, never mind.
Duplicate post? Dropping the ball there, dropping the ball. Fog Wrestling, not good at all. It was that good when he had to read it twice. Should we do that with the opening segment? Are you sure? For the third time I'm asking. But alright, Dragon Lee though, this'll cheer you up. Dragon Lee defeated Chad Gable. Thoughts on that?
Chad Gable's fucked.
He got loud "you suck" chants. You know what? That's in the. I mean, see when Dragon Lee's beating you, man. See, this guy's better than Park Angle. I'm hearing that. Park Angle? This guy's not even better than 2024 Kurt Angle, who's just in those, like, war memes with a fucking war hat on.
Kurt Angle's...
know those memes?
Kurt Angle's been a main eventer his entire fucking career.
Yeah.
Chad Gable's a lower mid-card guy.
Kurt Angle passed out, OD'd on a hotel floor for like 40 billion painkillers is better than Chad Gable.
Not even close.
No, fucking Eric Angle's better. No, Eric Angle is better.
I mean, the closest Chad Gable I would compare him to Angle would be if he dressed up as him as Halloween. Unless he does that, then he's no Kurt Angle. Anyway, Seth Rollins versus Damian Priest versus Sheamus versus Dominic Mysterio in a #1 contender match in the main event. Gunther and Ludwig Kaiser are shown talking. Damian Priest makes his way up for his entrance. The match starts. Big Bronson Reed comes out, interferes, which led to the outcome. The finish saw Priest get the win after Rollins was put through a table by Reed. Afterwards, Gunther came out to confront Priest, teasing their upcoming showdown for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. Not sure when that will be. I'm going to assume Survivor Series at this point, but I mean,
what happened to CM Punk against Gunther at Survivor Series?
Well, maybe that'll be a Monday Night Raw. Who cares?
What happened to Survivor Series having big matches? Oh, but War Games, that's big enough for SmackDown. That we don't need Gunther to overshadow it. Fuck off, man. This is the World Heavyweight Championship on the line. Look at the great matches we've had in the past at Survivor Series. World title. Look at the state of this. Gunther against Priest. This is unacceptable.
What? He's a champ. What are you expecting?
I think Gunther against Rollins or Gunther against Punk's a bigger match. Priest has had his time in the sun. Alright?
I prefer Priest over Rollins, so I don't care.
Yeah. Do I probably prefer Priest over Rollins? Yes, but who's a bigger deal? It's Seth frickin' Rollins, alright? I mean, does Seth Rollins...
It'll probably be him versus big fat Bronson Reed.
What, again?
Oh, I mean, it's not like Bronson Reed came out and put him through a table for nothing,
so... Probably write him off till the Rumble. Because Seth Rollins doesn't do, like, long periods anymore. But, I mean, that is your Raw spoilers. I mean, personally, I said, when this match got announced, I would give it to Dominic Mysterio and I'd have him beat Gunther. Because the guy is...
Of course you would. That's not going to fucking happen.
Why not?
Dominic Mysterio.
Oh, right, you want to have Gunther hold at the Mania? With nipples off us?
No, but you know what? No one is cowardly and is pathetic and is weak as Dominic Mysterio has ever got near a world title.
Well, he should. Change it.
So it's just not going to happen.
Well, you know what? It's something that needs to happen. Wrestling's fucking dead. Giving it to Gunther. The ratings are the ratings are flat on its arse. Say what you want. See the Judgment Day. Their clips hold up way better in comparison to anything Gunther's ever been a part of. It is what it is. You look at Raw. Who's consistently got the best clips on Raw? It's the Judgment Day and Dominic Mysterio.
It's the Judgment Day.
Aye.
Yeah. Anyway.
How many times have we sat here on quarters or the rating and went, oh, that's Gunther in 7th spot. Oh, that's Gunther in 9th spot. Dominic Mysterio's never done that, though.
They don't care, though. They obviously don't care about ratings or YouTube clips, so thinking that they're going to take the belt off him is retarded.
So, you think Gunther's going to hold this till what, Mania?
I don't know, I don't care.
Oh, you're supposed to care, though. It's a wrestling channel. When do you think the big man's going to lose the belt? Close shave with the nipples. Hit me with it.
Well, I think he should lose it. I don't think he should go into WrestleMania as the champion. Fuck me, definitely not. But we'll see what happens. I'd personally have Punk as a champ, but...
Yeah, obviously Punk doesn't do Saudi shows for whatever reasons. You'll have to ask CM Punk, when will he be back? I know McIntyre is scheduled for the 11th of November show, but I've just got a feeling that those two are going to do nothing until after Survivor Series. They're too big a guys not to have on Survivor Series.
Where is Drew McIntyre? What's his excuse for not being there? Oh, is he banged up as well?
But, I mean, I'm not calling for another Drew McIntyre Punk match, but if this was back in the day, like,
when
they would have been on opposing sides.
When did people wrestle inside Hell in a Cell back in the day and literally take the next 2 months off because of injuries? Unless someone was purposely getting written out. Never fucking happened. They'd be on Raw the next night.
No, you're right, but here. That's the way WWE works now, damn it. Anyway, that is it for your Raw spoilers. I mean, honestly, I prefer reading through spoilers because it means I don't have to waste 2 hours of my life watching the show. What about you?
Well, whether we watch or whether it's spoilers, it all sucks at the end of the day, so...
It does. And I remember back in the day, man, getting up on a Wednesday morning looking at the SmackDown spoilers and be like, oh, I can't wait to Friday night. That's what you've got to look forward to. See if wrestling was good, would you not be like, oh, reading these...
I'll watch that tomorrow.
I need to watch the clips Tuesday morning, or I need to watch that tomorrow night. This is, I mean, honestly, what Damian Priest winning a fatal four-way where big fat boy, flabby titty boy Bronson Reed comes out and costs Seth Rollins the win. How's that supposed to get me excited? Oh, the Miz gets kidnapped. Look who he gets kidnapped by. Fucking Bo Dallas in a sheep mask or whatever it is. It's pathetic. It really is. Anyway, that's it for your Raw spoilers. For all the people that were looking forward to this, hopefully you enjoyed it as much as we did. Till next time, peace.